And you have a really amazing memory of things that I've told you from the past that you always remember to ask about.
Wow, okay.
Hi guys, we're Emily and John. And we're gonna go
fishing for answers.
for answers.
Answers. Our kids are watching. It's answers.
It's answers.
And at this picture, do you know this, that it became a sort of meme on the internet?
Oh, did it?
Oh, yeah.
Idris knows.
Marvellous. What did I do wrong?
No, I mean, my favourite was if Kate Winslet had held on to that Leo as hard as she's holding on to Idris, he might not have died.
These are, beavers. Oh, look like, oh my God, that's a crocodile. He got him cornered right now. Retreat, yeah, retreat. Yeah, back up, fool. Get deep. Yeah, we them boys. Hey, hold on. We them boys.
How did you pick that, and where is it, and can I have it?
Oh my God, you can totally.
Dead serious.
I'm so sad. I'm never gonna wear it again. So you can.
Why
totally
not?
wear
Why
it.
don't we dye it?
Tie it.
I so want to quit. But if I quit, we'll all quit. It'll...
No, shake it.
The real scoop it up.
And that hold my boobs while I do it.
Hit down. This is so easy. Like, there's honestly no way to. Why do I know this whole dance? This is actually sad.
This my. Come on.
Look, I'm tired of seeing people use Snapchat for anything other than selfies. It's lame. Selfies only.
I'm gonna get another mango. Skip. Thank you. Bye.
I love the way you taste. Yes, I do. Sour cream and onion.
You cannot win the war against the world if you can't win the war against your own mind.
So I think I kind of have this like protector quality in me, and obviously having been given a platform like this, it turned it into overdrive. I was like, I need to protect everyone.
Wear different clothes. Oh my God.
That was really good.
Don't mess with my boyfriend.
Wear one different pair of jeans.
I ain't got that Grammy. But don't worry, it's okay, because this story has a really happy ending. Because John said, I agree, Alicia, this should have been yours. And he literally broke the Grammy and wrote If I Ain't Got You with my name on it and gave it to me.
This has got to be the coolest joint custody agreement in showbiz history. For one night only.
Right.
You guys need some help?
You need a hand?
We're putting out fires all over the place today.
Let's do it. Here we go. Man, he's flying now, right?
Oh, Usher, you stop the traffic. They'll stop for you, but don't die. Usher, don't die.
And what's your sign?
I'm a Libra.
What qualities of that sign pertain to you?
I think probably that I want everybody to be happy all the time, and also that I can never make a decision for myself.
Dancing. Singing. Singing.
She's
Both.
really flat.
Both.
Incense.
Incense, yeah, for sure. Actually, no, candles. Both. Comedy.
Drama.
Ooh, both, actually.
I hate comedy.
What about a dramedy?
That's the one. LA.
New York. Malibu.
But I was so insecure, and I could never really speak up at that point because I just, was so shy and just wanted to make everyone happy. And he said Anna really wanted the floral. And so I said, okay, floral it is.
How did Matt Damon get into Harvard? Was it legitimate?
I applied. I actually had to apply.
That's impressive.
Thanks.
Okay.
I still dropped out.
Yeah.
But.
I think a lot of people want answers and people want to tie things up. Like people want to label things, and it's like, maybe I'm just alive and that's how I feel. So, and we all feel this way, so why are we bullshitting? I just want to be honest. I think people are afraid to be honest.
So I gotta be real with you guys. You look like f***ing clowns. Oh, I'm not f***ing kidding.
Yes, Libra. Politician and partner.
of the pantheon. That's it. Brains and beauty. Like with a red. Yes, Libra is our second encounter with the element of air. That is filtering, processing life's experiences via intellectual understanding. Our very first recognition of the other, something outside ourselves. The need for feedback, interface, and mulling over people, principles, and even problems that don't have anything to do with us and our growth. We've completed the prior 6 steps of human development, from the fiery thrust of firstborn Aries right through to the young adulthood of analytical Virgo. And now we need to interact, react, negotiate, arbitrate, care, share, and make sure it's all sealed with signed paperwork. Your motto, I relate. Add negotiate, date, mate, and arbitrate. And your symbol, the scales of justice, held aloft by a blindfolded Greek goddess of the same name, Justice, aka Dice. Your ruler, the same as Taurus, Venus, the goddess of love and sometimes war. However, as with all things Libran, this Venus or Venusian rulership is not straightforward. Yeah, it gets a bit complicated. Now, I, for one, as I did state back in April in the Taurus season, believe that Vulcan, or Hephaestus, the cuckolded husband of Venus Aphrodite, that master craftsman with the invaluable skills, is a much better fit for Taurus. So this is one time that I don't think Librans need to share. Secondly, Venus herself, well, the popularized image of Venus is actually an amalgamation of 2 distinct Greek goddesses that, when combined, yeah, properly, make a much more authentic and complex image of the feminine principle in the fertile phase. First up, the better known, ever popular Aphrodite, that engaging, indulgent, charming goddess of love, attraction, artifice and artistry, and a whole lot more, anything to do with pleasure and, getting it on. And, of course, mating and dating, and paid escorts. The ancient variety. Both the indentured, lowbrow porni and the highbrow intellectual independent, yeah, Heri or Hiri. I'm sure I've got that wrong. Secondly, the less celebrated Athena, goddess of war and wisdom, the mistress of strategy and diplomacy, the patron of heroic endeavor, said to have successfully coached Hercules, Perseus, and many more to victory. Also celebrated as the goddess of many Greek cities at the time, yeah, including Athens, yeah, because of her ability to civilize society. Cutting a swathe with her owl on one shoulder, symbolizing all that knowledge, the sword of justice in one hand and the olive branch in the other. Yes, it's that old chestnut in the patriarchal age. Athena was another one of those virgin, not chaste, it just meant autonomous, remember, we've been there with Virgo, another one of those autonomous warrior goddesses that have been sanitized and neutralized and shoved out of the picture. Well, in the stampede to spout stereotypes, It's often forgotten that Libra is both a cardinal and a masculine sign. That's astrological parlance for a leader, not a follower, proactive, not passive. You know, leaving many bewildered, argumentative, opinionated, thrusting, and anything but receptive and passive Libran, alienated from this pop astrology image of the banal, shallow, conceited, and wishy-washy Libran. Librans will rap. Shall I list them for you? There are legions. One moment, let me get my notes. Yeah, there's Cardi, Lil Wayne, Eminem, Will Smith, T.I., just say T.I., Snoop Dogg, A$AP Rocky, T-Pain, Wyclef Jean, Shaggy, Lil Mama, Jay Pharoah, I said T.I., MC Light, Jeezy, 21 Savage, Prof, Jermaine Dupri, A$AP Ferg, Trick Daddy, Trinidad James, Neo, if you consider him a rapper, and, well, if you think about it, it actually makes perfect sense of the likes of Trick Daddy, Lil Wayne, Cardi B, and rabble rousers and shock jocks like Eminem should be born under Venus, the goddess of charm, artistry, relating, but also in her Athena guise, the goddess of the fight for justice and for all manner of arbitration and politics. It also makes sense when you remember that they are becoming, trying to assimilate the Libran principle and balance masculine and feminine. I mean, if you scratch the surface, you know, all the macho posturing and the misogyny, the scruff and the scowls and the head-to-toe tats, you might often discover rather pretty boys desperate for approval with a penchant for man bags and romance. Same could be said of the bad boss queens of rap with their raunch and vulgarity and the drag queen makeup. The butt lifts, the hip implants, the boob jobs, and you know, the rough housing and the fights and the this and the that and the mouthing off. I mean, if you scratch the surface of some of these lovely ladies, like the likes of Cardi B, Omari, La Negra, just about all of them, Little Mama, you might discover a originally stick-thin, former tomboy, desperate to affirm their femininity. You know, no caricature left undone. Yes, Libra. Just like everybody else, you are becoming. In this incarnation, you are here to learn, to consider the other, to be fair and equitable. You are learning to temper that dictatorial streak and those strong opinions with, you know, consideration of the other side, the other perspective. And I think that also will help you to reconcile the two sides of Libra again, and to understand or learn that ethics and aesthetics are actually two sides of the same coin. But if you think about it, they're both concerned with balance and harmony and symmetry. Just that one is inner and the other is outer. And when you get balance and harmony of form, inner and outer combined, you have artistry. Similarly, that infamous Libran indecisiveness and indirectness really isn't a reflection of a lack of courage, focus, or commitment. It speaks more of a foot in your behind, yeah, a voice in the back of your head that won't stop, that constantly compels Libra to actually try to learn to use those scales of justice and not come in like a ram, because in the previous incarnation you supposedly were learnt the lesson of your opposite sign Aries, so you know how to ram that all down. But you know, really, it's cultivating the art of considering the other. That is Libra's prime directive, not to sit around eating grapes and being fanned by nymphs. No, it's to become the ultimate arbitrator, the ideal balance between beauty and brain, form and thought, to reconcile, harmonize all the relational issues and imbalances, such as male and female, good and bad, right and wrong, be it in the marital sphere or the legislative sphere. So, as dusk falls, let's celebrate, never ever underestimate, and for goodness sake, admire the artistic, enchanting, engaging equalizer of the zodiac. Thank you, Libra.